The graphics at times, and especially the otherworld sequences, are pretty good. But, most of the time, the graphics are dull and just plain boring. I did like the rain effects, but even that gets old fast. I tried it in 3D, but a game this dark really does not translate well in 3D. But it is pretty good. But, the fact is, there are some minor texture glitches and frame rate slowdown, so this game is giving me no other choice but to give the graphics a below average score of a 2 out of a 5. The sound design is okay, and I guess the game designers are going by the saying that less is more, but it simply does not work. The music is repetitive, and the sound effects, while creepy, also gets repetitive. The voice acting is okay, but it does not add to the game at all, and the sound just screams average, so it gets an average score of a 3 out of a 5. The story is really not that bad, and fans of the Silent Hill universe will like the story. You really want to figure out your main character's past, and it helps you want to play it to the end. The story overall is nothing excellent, but is the strongest part of the game, so it gets an above average score of a 4 out of a 5. This game, at its core, is dated. The combat is bad and the puzzles are average. The camera angles is an improvement over the other games in this series, but it is really nothing spectacular. There's also too much backtracking in this game, and I hate backtracking, so that knocks the gameplay down as well. There is a side mission aspect to this game, but the side missions are not really well done, and they are simply not any fun. The game at its core is not very fun, and the gameplay gets an below average score of a 2 out of a 5. There is no multiplayer aspect to this game, and even though there is side missions in the story, there's little reason to play it again after you beat it. So it gets a low replayability score of a 2 out of a 5. The series has went downhill since the PS2 days. The story is pretty good, but the game is simply not any fun. And you play games to have fun. If you're a fan of the series, I recommend renting it to see if you like it. Otherwise, there are better survival horror type games on the market, and I recommend you buy those.